Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome to another series of Civilization V, playing with the Community Balance mod pack. We did just finish up a series playing as Byzantium, which was quite fun, got to learn a lot in my first experience with the mod pack, and now I want to jump right back into another series, apply what I have learned, and hopefully, we will be able to learn and apply what I have learned to do a little bit better, maybe focus a bit more on science or something, I don't know. Before I go too far into this though, I want to give you guys a quick warning that I will be pre-recording most of this series right now, because starting about the time that episode 3 will get uploaded, I will begin a 10-day vacation in France, and in order to have videos for you guys while I'm gone, I need to be pre-recording it right now. So, the result is going to be that I obviously won't be able to respond to all of your comments. If I'm making mistakes and I don't seem to be fixing it, that's why, I apologize, but let's move on. I did decide that I want to play as the Mayans. Where are you? Where's Bakal? There's Bakal, okay. The Mayans are a pretty interesting civilization. They're fairly well balanced in the sense that they're pretty flexible as far as what they can accomplish. Basically, they have a special bonus that when you research mathematics, you receive a bonus great person at the end of every Maya long count cycle, which is every 394 years. The problem is that each bonus person can only be chosen once, so that's where things kind of get balanced out. But even so, because you get to choose what great person you get, and you get free ones, you can kind of get this snowball effect with, let's say, science, for example, which is not that far off of, let's say, what Babylon is able to do, where they get a free great scientist, and that gives them kind of a snowball effect with an academy. We get a special building called the Kuna, which is worth some faith and science, and gets a lot of buffs as we play, so lots of extra science for us. And it can only be built on a forest or a jungle. Not bad. Early game faith is basically getting an extra shrine pretty early on, which I think is good. We have a special archery unit called the Atlatlist. I think that's what it's called. This replaces the composite bowman, so it's a better version of that. And it has a special bonus that does bonus damage when attacking wounded units. So it kind of starts off with that extra promotion where you do more damage to wounded units right off the bat, which is really, really strong. I like that a lot. And hopefully we can use that for some sort of early game conquest. For a map type, I think we will play with the... Oh gosh, what's going to be interesting? 4 corners? We haven't done 4 quarters yet. Okay, sure, so the map is sectioned up into 4 equal sections. There's water separating everything, and there's land in the very middle. We will be increasing the size to standard, so I have 8 players instead of 6. Keep it on Emperor difficulty, and I will be playing this on a quick speed, because if this series takes a long time, kind of like Byzantium did, it's going to be about 27 episodes, that may take a couple months for me to get through, and by then, Civilization 6 will have come out. So, I think that I will be instead playing on a quick speed, just so that I am able to get through it a little bit faster before the next game comes out, because if I have to delay that, I will be very, very sad. Debatably, the quick speed is not the best with the Mayans, just because of the 394 years. You want to end your turns as close to that 394 as possible, but we may not have that option. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start a game, and let's see what we get. Okay, let's see what we got for our starting. We have a river. Okay. We have some plains, a little bit of production. No hills. That's concerning. Still, fair number of forests, some jungle. Sugar. 20% growth in all cities if you get a monopoly. That's not bad. I think salt does something very similar. Spices, better golden ages. That's okay. Let's go up the river a little bit. I see some citrus, lots of jungles. You know, this does seem kind of like a thematically appropriate start for the Mayans, with the sugar and the spices and the jungles and all that, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and try this one. There's enough forests that I should be able to take advantage of my special building, at least to some extent, so we'll try it. Belenque. That is our starting city. For our technology, we want to go for mathematics as fast as possible. To that extent, we need to get the pottery, wheel, animal husbandry, calendar, and military theory. How do we want to do this? Let's start off with the wheel, sure. Oops. And then let's go for pottery. I need plantations. So go for calendar, then animal husbandry, then military theory, then mathematics. Yeah? Something kind of along those lines. We need to get a scout, and then we also want to get a monument and a shrine. I have very low production to start us off, which is very unfortunate, but I don't think there's much I can really do about it, especially if I have no hills. How weird. I very rarely play a game where there's not at least some sort of starting hill nearby. Alright, we found some barbars already. Yay! This is gonna be a rough game. I can already tell. Lots of jungle would be amazing if I was playing as, let's say, Brazil, but I'm not. So jungle can be just a big pain in the butt. Still, we'll do the best that we can. Palenque has grown. Nice, extra citizens mean extra tiles worked. These actually are, these are the 2 best tiles you can get right now. We're growing 4 turns away. Actually, we're growing surprisingly fast. Mount Kalish. Congratulations, the discovery of Mount Kalish has increased happiness. It's worth faith. Interesting. There is a city-state right here that is undoubtedly going to snag it, but possibly we can kill the city-state in order to get it? I don't know yet. We'll see. Kuala Lumpur. They are cultured, and we are friends, which means we get extra culture, which means we actually should be able to get a cultural policy really quickly. More sugar. Okay, I would like to get a global monopoly on that if we can. Sugar is pretty good. Pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Finally, a ruin. Okay, I was hoping we were going to find something at some point. We can adopt a new policy already. That was pretty early on. So, all right. Last time we did tradition, which focuses on great people and a really strong capital, which worked really well combined with aesthetics for a cultural victory because we got a ton of wonders and a ton of great people. This time, however, I want to focus a bit more on science and production, so I think that progress is probably what we want to do. If I adopt progress, I will get 30 science whenever a citizen is born in the capital, and I will get 10 culture whenever a technology is researched. So it's like a super council plus culture whenever I get more technology, which is pretty good because it means that my science, to an extent, also becomes my source of culture generation. So focusing a lot on science also will get more culture. That's pretty good. If we get more policies in progress, we get extra culture whenever we get more technology. So basically that bonus just becomes more and more pronounced as we go on. Organization, food and culture whenever we construct a building. Okay. That's pretty good. Expertise, extra production towards buildings. So those 2 will stack up pretty nicely. Liberty, a free worker. Also tile improvement construction rate. Nice. I like that. Equality, gold and production. Happiness for every 15 citizens in non-puppet cities. You know, that actually could be pretty good. It means we don't want to puppet as much, but that could offset some of the damage we're going to do by having high population, so that's not too bad. Fraternity, food in every city, and science from every city connection. Okay, so in progress, there's no real downside to getting a lot of cities that I can tell. As long as you can handle the happiness, you probably want to have as many cities as you can really get. So that's not so bad. All right, let's go for progress and see how that works. Notice, by the way, we do not get a free settler. That used to be under Liberty in the base game, but in Community Balance, the free settler is in Authority under Imperium instead. So that's something worth considering. All right, where are we on this map? I have no idea where we are in relative to the 4 corners, but okay. Let's first grab this ruin. That was worth some extra culture. Nice, now we're only 2 turns away from another one. Let's go ahead and auto-explore for a little bit. I see some water here and over here. Is this the end of a corner? We might be right on the edge. It certainly seems that way if the water bodies are down here. Kind of hard to tell. Losing grasp on Kuala Lumpur, but not before I got the free culture. So there you go. Let's go ahead and grab Liberty right away. Why not? A free worker will allow us to start snowballing as fast as possible. Do we want to get a Kuna? Heck yes, I want to get a Kuna. That'll be worth some extra science and some extra faith very early on. It's like getting a super fast shrine. We actually might be able to get a religion pretty quickly. Salt. Also plenty of wheat. Also, the Fountain of Youth. Again, I never see this, and now I've gotten it twice in back-to-back games. Where are you? You're down here. Ooh, prime settling locations, I hear. Salt, wheat, sugar, I'm sorry, is what I meant to say. It's not bad. Settling down here could be good. Lots of plains, too. What's this? This looks like Germany to me. Might be Germany. Okay. Found another city-state. Also some wine. Duva. I like wine. We should get some wine. I want some wine right now, but I don't have any. Instead, I'm just sipping on a little bit of bourbon and Coke. It's going to be a long day. Okay? I could use... I'm probably going to go through like 2 or 3 of these things by the end of this playthrough, or by the end of this recording session. Anyways-y-hoo. All right, La Venta. So 2 city-states so far, one that's faith-based and one that's culture-based. Did you give me anything? I don't think we got anything from meeting you. That makes me sad. Next turn. Yep, it is Germany. Bismarck. How you doing? Germany. You know, I actually have been thinking about playing them at some point in Civ 5, the community balance. They have some interesting bonuses, I think. Can't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I seem to remember thinking they were pretty good. Found some more ruins, also plenty of sugar. So founding down here would get me the global monopoly on sugar, the Fountain of Youth, and a coastal city that I might be able to use for trade. Pretty prime location right there. I might want to go for that. Oh, you! Freaking Portugal, man. They're in like practically every game I've gotten. They always screw me. Break my heart every time. Make me sad. All right, Bratislava. Also, what's this? Jade. We haven't seen Jade before. That's pretty cool. It's a new resource in the Community Balance mod pack. Okay, here's the weird thing. I'm pretty sure this is a corner, and this is a corner, and I've somehow spawned right in the middle of everything? Oh, God, that's terrible. That means that, like, everybody's gonna want to kill me. Ooh, not happy about this. Lots more sugar down here, too. Good lord. There's a lot of sugar on this map. Sophia, hi. Let's be better against wounded units. I want to be better against the wounded units. Okay, we have our first Kuna, which is worth some science and faith. Why does it say 8 science here? That can't be right. I have no idea what it means when it says that there's 8 science. There's definitely not. 1 food, 1 production. It's no, there's 2 production. Okay, well, I don't know. But whatever, we apparently now have some extra faith generation. If I can just work the tile. Which I will do by moving you to here. There we go. That should increase the odds that I go for a Pantheon pretty quickly. Old Faithful has been discovered, another natural wonder. And Bratislava owns it. Okay. This is going to be an interesting game, now ain't it? Quebec City. Hello. Hello, Canada. How are you? They're maritime. Sophia's militaristic. Being friends with them could have some perks. Another ruin. Good. That's what I want to see. Trying to find as many of those as possible. Yeah, I definitely think rushing out a settler and grabbing the Fountain of Youth would not be bad. It'll grow pretty quickly. However, this desert, though, the desert does suck. That's not very useful. Still, there's enough things in range. I mean, this would be worth 4 science. It would pretty much guarantee the sugar, not science, gosh, sugar monopoly. 20% growth is pretty good. Or so I'm told. I don't know. That might be worth it. Ah, Mongolia, hi. The Mongols. That's what I wanted to see, a super militaristic civilization. Well, hopefully he's far away from me. I don't know if he is, but hopefully. Okay. We discovered a free technology, but I was already practically done with it. Still, that... oh, wait, no. No. I'm wrong. Okay, I thought that the ruins just gave us some free science, but it did not. It gave us a free population, and because our population grew, it gave us enough science to finish the technology. Germany already has a settler? That was fast. Are you going for the Fountain of Youth? I don't know where you're going. Maybe you are. I have a reasonable amount of production. Well, let's go here and start working on the sugar, I guess. Or actually, wait, no, I can't. I don't think I can chop down forests yet. You have a lot of military units very early on. That scares me. Mongols. Blenkwa. Do I want to go for a council or a granary? I don't have any wheat. Is granary good with sugar? It is not. I'm going to go for a council. We definitely need more food, though. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think that I can chop down this forest until I get like some basic bronze working. So maybe it's wrong to send my worker over there, but all right. Hello, Berlin. You have salt and marble. I shall kill you. They found it right there. Come on, why here? Why not on the coast? Hello, Alexander the Great. Hello, how are you? Haven't seen you in a very long time. Pantheon founded, the goddess of the hunt. Somebody has a lot of camps. Okay, animal husbandry is done. Let's get out of here before they block us off with their... What the crap? What happened to your neck? The horses are... What? What is going on? Graphical bug. Serious graphical bug. Hey, there's Mongolia. Found him. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't chop down forests yet. Ugh. Alright, I guess we have to go for the farms. It's a pretty weak start, actually. Oh my gosh, what is this? Look at this. What is going on? Weird graphical bugs. So many broken necks. So many. So many broken necks. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get this farm. Salt down here is still pretty good. Is there any more luxury resources I can find on this area of the map? Genghis Khan has already declared war on a city-state. That's kind of what they do. The Mongols like to kill city-states. It's one of their main ways of growth. Which generally makes them a pretty popular target for the rest of the world. So maybe I could attack them at some point, steal their wine. In the Palenque granary. We'll get the extra food because we are not growing very quickly, and if we're going to be going down the progress tree, I definitely want to be growing faster than that. Found some more salt, also Belgrade. They're a hostile city. Okay. They're also militaristic. They're protected by Germany, supposedly. Look at the sheep! They're also dead! What the heck is this? What a weird graphical bug. All the animals, and what are they pointing to? It's like they're all meeting at some, like, convergence, like, right here. That's weird, man. I'm just saying. It's weird. Shouldn't be that way. Alright, let's go over here. So, we have a Pantheon. I guess we'll get another farm. What can I do with this? Plantations would be good. Which is what? There's a plantation one in here somewhere. There it is. Goddess of Springtime. Faith and culture from plantations, gold from markets. So we probably get about 3 culture and faith in the early game. However, something I was thinking about, because this is a larger map with more people, maybe God of all creation is better. 3 faith in the capital is pretty good. Culture and happiness for every pantheon ever founded. So as people continue to found pantheons, this becomes better and better, right? So up to 8 culture and 8 happiness. That's pretty strong. I'm going to go for God of all creation. I think on larger maps it makes some sense. It could be really good. This is bugging the crap out of me. What is going on? Alright, military theory is done. Good. Let's get on this hill. More salt. More grain. Let's get ourselves a new cultural policy. Do we want to go for organization? Probably. Food and culture. This is our primary method of generating culture. It's building buildings and researching technology. That's how we get culture right now, because we're only generating 4 per turn. It's not a lot. So we need to do it this way. Lots of salt. Goodness gracious, can you imagine if I got the sugar and the salt monopolies? My cities would grow outrageously fast. It'd be pretty strong, man. I'd have a ton of population. Which isn't, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but it could be pretty good. See, now we're up to 5 in culture. So somebody founded a pantheon, and yes, indeed, I do get more stuff. That's pretty good. It really is. Do we want to go for the pyramids? A free settler? Ooh, I didn't know the pyramids did that. Tile improvement, construction speed, and a settler appears. I like that. I like that a lot. Build the pyramids. Switch to production focus? Can't. I am 2 turns away from getting another citizen. Okay. I would love to get these horses. So you know what? Forget the farm. Farm is not a high priority. Go for the horses. That'll be a better source of production. Let's go ahead and start sending our archer up this direction, which was formerly our scout. We need to find out what's going on to the east. And let's send the warrior down that direction as well. Across this little strip of desert. I don't know. This is a weird map. It's really weird, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. We're going to have a ton of plantations is what's going to happen, but, I don't know. It's really bizarre. Why can't you just go... Oh, you have to go around this stupid unit. Fine. Fine, it's just going to take 3 extra turns. Gosh, they couldn't just gotten out of my way. They had to put in a roadblock. You jerks. Alright, yes, get the horses. That'll be more important to me. 23 extra science. Palenque has grown. Good. So, let's get off of... Well, no, we'll let them continue doing what they're doing, but as soon as the horses are done, we want to start working that. It should do that automatically, though. I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure that we're still generating our extra science and our faith. That's the best way that we're going to be able to start snowballing out of control. What kind of great person should we go for once we get mathematics? We should think about that. I can think of a few arguments for, let's say, the scientist, right? The early game academy is really strong. That's one of the reasons that Babylon is as strong as it is, because they get a great scientist very quickly. Well, at least they used to. I mean, they moved writing further back, so actually they get it about the same time I do. Which actually means that my national bonus is slightly better, but... Great engineer would get us a wonder. Do I want a wonder? Not necessarily. The academy would let us snowball out of control and get a ton of science, which also equals extra culture. A prophet would let us get a religion super quickly. That could be pretty good. Or a great diplomat would allow us to get a embassy in a city-state pretty early on, which also could be pretty good. Hello, Ethiopia. I don't ever see you. Ethiopia is a pretty interesting nation. In the base game, their bonus basically comes into play when other civilizations have more cities than Ethiopia. They thrive on being smaller than everyone else, which is kind of unusual. I'm going to go for barrage. Let's send you over here. I want to keep exploring to the east. We may need to take out this barbarian camp if it hasn't been destroyed already, and it probably has not. Once I get to the classical era and I have composite bowmen, I'm probably going to want to kill somebody. I'll have better archers. I should get archers. That's what I'm going to need to do. We're about to finish off with mathematics, though. What do we get? That's really hard to say. I don't know. Oh, hello, Ottomans. The Ottoman. Suleiman. You're occasionally warlike. You're usually pretty spiteful, in my experience. But okay. Alright, so let's finally get, say, mining, followed by bronze working, followed by... Do I care about construction? Not necessarily. Hang on. Bronze working and trapping. And we'll see how we look after that. I think that'll be okay. Where's my warrior? There you are. Should probably get down here so you can kill the barbarians. Looks like you got a goody hut that gave you spearmen. That's nice for you. Ramesses of Egypt. Okay, we're getting a good idea how the map is looking. Us being right here in the middle of everything means that we're going to meet everybody super quickly. Heck, we might actually become the founders of the World Congress. It could happen. Still, it also puts us in a really dangerous spot. We found gems? Ooh. I'm just having a hard time finding good settling locations. Can't found there. I could found down here, and it wouldn't be bad. It would be okay if I found it down here. Salt, pearls, some grain. I mean, it's okay. Founding over here? Gems? Maybe. I don't know yet. Well, no, wait. Suleiman is right here. Gosh dang, this is going to be a crowded map. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This is going to be a rough game. I'm not sure how well we're going to do, but I'm going to do my darndest. Thank you all for watching. We do have to end this video here. Remember that I will be pre-recording a lot of this, so if I don't respond to your comments, that's why, but I will be in France as most of the series is being uploaded. But even so, I do hope you'll hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.